Mr. Phillip Edmondson, you're the General Manager of EDARA Project Management based in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Many developments and projects have been put on hold in the region. As a project manager, what are your thoughts on this?
I think many projects have been put on hold because the developers have to consolidate the projects that they've got. They have to review to see which is the projects that they really have to deliver. For example, if they're building a hotel and they have an operator ready to go, they have to finish that hotel. Whereas if they're building villas and they've not sold the villas 100%, they can put those projects on hold, which consolidates their expenditure because the income is not coming in for the villas, whereas the income would be coming in for the hotel. So they have to consolidate and ensure that what they're finishing off projects-wise is the correct portfolio for them to finish.
The projects on hold at the moment, what plan of action do you think should be put in place to start them back up?
They have to seriously consider the projects that they've got and the stage that they're at. If a project is 30% complete, which might just be starting to come out of the ground, they've got a fantastic opportunity to value engineer that project so that they can look at all the costs associated with the projects that they previously had. Such as project managers, along with their cost consultants, can actually review what's on the table and actually go out to the market and obtain better prices and reduce prices in the materials that they're going to use, because they may be using marble when they could use granite or even veneers, etc. So value engineering is very, very important to restart those projects, and this is where project managers can come in big time.
Considering the amount of companies that were dissolved in the country, a lot of people say the quality of those left must have improved greatly. What are your thoughts on that?
I have to disagree. I think there's still a lot of companies out there who are not up to the mark. There is still good companies out there, and the good companies really need to be seriously considered by the clients. And in times of crisis, clients always look for cost cutting. They always look to try and save money wherever they possibly can. So they start thinking, well, okay, if I can get someone for 2,000 dirhams instead of 4,000 dirhams, they'll go for the 2,000 dirhams. But what do you get? You always get what you pay for. And really, when you're starting a project again, you've really seriously got to consider the people who can be professional and deliver the project to you and on time, and look at every possible angle where the project can be fast-tracked, be delivered quickly, cost savings can be done, and deliver to the client what they're looking for, instead of going back to the market and having poor consultants and poor contractors on these projects and delivering poor quality. Because people now in the market, like ourselves who have bought this property, are looking for the quality now, and they're looking, they don't mind waiting a few months or even a year now because they have to pay for these things. But people are looking to have something delivered before they pay for it now. They're not going to give the 60s and 17 and 18, 90% upfront money after 9 months like they was doing 2 years ago. They look for a unit to be delivered. So, consultants of good standing have to be recognised by the clients and accordingly paid for.
And when do you think we'll start to see all these projects that have been put on hold coming back to life?
I think the beginning of the year will be the talks. We'll start looking at it. I think banks have obviously opened up again, as we all know. They're starting to lend money again, etc. Okay, in a small way, but they're starting to do that. But I think the beginning to the middle of next year, we'll start seeing some of these on-hold projects, especially the ones that are 60, 70, 80% complete, restarted again, because it's give the developers and the owners the time to recoup some money, get the money in, balance the sheets out a little bit, and have some potential cash to move forward with on their developments.